By the way, I love the fact that before and after, it's like Viking, reformed Viking. Can you see the way the two of them travel together? It's just like, there's a university prospectus right there for a Norwegian university. When he came in, I was like this, I was eating babies. 3 years later, there I am. I can read. There's, I don't know what Norway's like, but it's really well edited. It's, are either of you Norwegian? I know you dress in the same colours as well. Are you related? Are you kind of? No, you're not. Come on, you should tell your faces. Look at you. There's, and do you know each other, or are you just kind of like attracted to like by like?
We're dating.
You know, that makes so much sense. There's nothing like a unreformed narcissist. Absolutely. Just like, you know who I fancy? Me. I can definitely do something about that. Oh, brilliant. Listen, actually, you know what? You're too on the nose. You're a little bit too much like me. Lose the glasses, grow a beard. We're a good. There's, that's beautiful. That's really good. How long have you guys been going out? 4 years, so you're deep in kind of to the, and how did you meet? Did you kind of, was it in a mirror, and what, I don't know what happened there, because you were like, you don't want to hear this story. Well, I do want to hear this story now, I absolutely do. And by the way, you are absolutely, like, the way that he's looking at me like, he scratched his nose to say, you don't want to hear this fucking story. Go on, how do you meet?
An app.
Okay. All right. Well, you and your crazy stories. That's well. You know what? We don't have to ask any more questions about that, do we? I don't know about you guys, but I've heard about apps. Has anyone here met anyone on an app? There you go. All the people on this side. Has anyone here ever been on an app to try and meet somebody? All the people on this side, and the single people in the middle. Like, how do you meet people anymore without getting just walking up to people like, hello? I'm dating at the moment. I don't know how to do the apps. I don't know, like, okay, hello. That was, yeah, I know. You forgot you were in real life then, didn't you? Oh fuck! I'm on the front row. My biggest quandary about dating at the moment, though, is because my name's Barry, and I don't, you meant to put honesty on front and centre, but I don't know if I want to put the name Barry. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not, do you know what I mean? It's not a great name, is it? Like, no, I think no woman with self-respect hopes that in the future she'll be dating a Barry. If you're funny, you know what? I found that door does not open as easy as you might think it does. But you know what? My personality really cancels out how funny I am. That's what I've been told on more than one occasion. No, that's not true. I love how this suddenly become kind of semi-therapy. I don't even know how this happened, but yeah, I do think it's funny because the name. How many women here have slept with a Barry? Absolute silence. In fact, so silent, I heard a crackle at the back of the room with somebody wasn't even like a pin drop sound. Just kind of, like I asked how many people were slept with a Barry, and there was silence, but I saw at least one woman go. Because you know when you've been married, it is not a positive thing in anyone's life. It's a shame. But look at that. Somebody said no. Like it's not like you're trying to swipe me away in real life. No. You can't do that. So people have tried, but you can't. That's just slapping someone. I suppose that is what it is, isn't it? It's a digital slap. Away. Come, no, that's still. Do you ever feel like I don't know if we've all been on the apps, but do you ever feel? I really feel like a cave person on the apps because it's like so kind of like primal, isn't it? Because we're like animals. We're like swiping away people or swiping towards people purely on like a two-dimensional image of them. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a chimpanzee. Like. There's something kind of like really animal about it, and it's so. I mean, I don't know, but maybe it's because of dating. But there's something about like being an animal. We are all animals, but we're in denial about it, aren't we? Like, you give most humans any new bit of technology, the first thing we'll try and do within the first day or so is try to have sex with it. Yeah, that was an awkward laugh of kind of agreement there. Even a pocket calculator. What does some people do? Tick 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 boobies. Look at that. I like boobies. They make me feel safe. Like there's something about it. And it's funny as well, because like, we're allowed to be an animal in certain places, aren't we? But we're not an animal in others. Like, you're allowed to be an animal in the bedroom, but you're not allowed to be an animal in the office. Nobody's like, where's Barry? Oh, he's shitting in the photocopier. He's an animal fragment. All right. You made me talk about that. So, he's looking at me going just like, listen, if you just give him a bit more information about the app, I wouldn't have to do so much work on my own. So, just batting that back to you. What app? Correct. I don't, why were you so reticent about saying that? Like, just...
Have you been on Grindr?
I didn't realise Grindr recruited people live. I mean, if they didn't have an advert, that'd be with you just going, have you been on Grindr? That's when you said it. You know what? The way you asked, yeah, fuck it, I'll be on Grindr. Like, I don't even know. The person behind you literally went. But but why did you say it like that? Have you been on? Actually, by cheer, how many people here have been on Grindr? Oh, you didn't even cheer. Why is there so much shame? Like, we know you met together, but you're still in denial. But why would it be a thing that you kind of like you wouldn't want to say?
There's a reason no one said it.
There's a reason no one said it. You know what? Every so often, it's a really funny crowd. What's that? People like to have sex. Okay, no, it's good to have your therapist here. I don't know why, but I absolutely love somebody turning around like, what's your problem? People like to have sex, yeah? I'm having sex right now. And I'm liking it. By the way, what is your name? I love the way that you're sat forward as if you're about to rush the stage. You absolutely look kind of like you're ready to go. What's your name?
My name's Stephen.
Hello, Stephen. I don't. You can't see him. He's literally got the striker pose. He's got absolute blue steel going on. And what are you from Australia, Stephen?
Australia.
Correct. I notice a smile when I see it. You crazy Australians with your vitamin D. Do you live here, or do you kind of?
In the club.
All right. Did everybody take crack? Like, what's going on? Yeah, guys, you all live here, right? I came in. This is your front. No wonder you look surprised when I came on and it was a gig. And I was like, what's this guy doing in our bedroom? Like, what's going on? Is this one grind? Is this Grindr? Is everybody here? Is that how it happened? Just like, yeah, Grindr. It's just one club. You turn up and you just download the app. All right. So no, not here. Do you live in the UK?
Yeah, I do.
You live nearby. All right, so you're the sketchiest motherfucker. It's a way to evade a question, mate. Where do you live? Here? Where else? Nearby? I'm not from immigration, mate. There's no way that you need to kind of like your weird policy, wouldn't it? But I know how we're going to get these immigrants. I know we'll get somebody on stage that looks like Richard Branson's fucking bankrupt son, and getting to ask people individually where they come from. Fuck it, it's a policy. At least we've got a policy. It's better than Rwanda. What do you do for a living, Lenore? Architecture. You are very gentle. You speak very gently. What kind of? Do you have a favourite type of architecture? I suppose it's not brutalist. South Bank is quite nice. You like it? Yeah.
I like the shop.
You like the Shard?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great sentence. No, you know what? That's the kind of non sequitur sentence I find myself saying in lifts. It's quiet. I like the Shard. Why did I say that? So would you say it's your favourite building in London, the Shard?
Yeah, why not?
Well, you know what? Your reply suggests it's not your favourite building. You've misunderstood the fundamentals of the question of like favourite. Yeah, why not? Do you have although saying that, your answer does suggest maybe you don't have a favourite anything. You're just like go with the flow. You're absolutely fine. You're laughing as if you know him. Like he just goes with everything. Like do you have a favourite anything? Do you have what are you passionate about? Yeah. Okay. Non-committal on everything. And you're in a relationship, right?
No.
Oh, I thought you meant not. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay. What we've done there is we've made it way more awkward than we needed to. But well done. You are living up to the type that I made you. Uncertain about everything. You guys have moved over like that. You've kind of changed places. I'm not going to just point out where people have moved. Although I do notice things. Kevin was talking about ADHD. I was recently diagnosed with ADHD, and I don't know. By cheer, has anyone here ADHD? Oh, that's quite a lot of people. There's their hands up as well, very politely. Kind of like there was a kind of a shame. Kind of like, I don't know. It's funny because it's a thing. I didn't know whether I kind of believed in it. I went for the whole kind of like tests and stuff. And I tell friends, if I tell friends I'm ADHD, their response is always, didn't you know? and then I think back, and they did ask me, people did say, you should get checked out. But what I would always do is I'd always go, oh yeah, maybe I should. What are the list of symptoms? That's a long list, I'll be fine. But I went to the doctor for it, like official to answer, have you been to have the official test done? What was that? You virtually had, okay, I see, you're online. You had an assessment online. Ildo, you got, where's your accent from? Yeah, fantastic. Portugal! Ah, we've got a Portuguese act coming on in a minute. There's Right. The cold indifference of the rest of the audience to the fact that, like, oh, we've got a fucking Portuguese act coming on. There was a real kind of, no. Right, anyway, I had the whole kind of test, and what was interesting about the test is that by the time they got through the list of symptoms, I realised what I thought throughout my life was a quirky personality turns out to be a disorder. Yeah, because they left me nothing, absolutely nothing. There's nothing on that list that I wouldn't say is a part of my personality. If you take that list away, all I've got is what you've got, your passions. That's all I've got. Well, do you like the Shard? I think I like the Shard. I can see it anyway. That was at him. Very confident laugher. I don't think you've laughed all night, but suddenly you're like, I pick my times. But yeah, so the doctor read through all these kind of lists of symptoms, and I'm still, at the time, I'm still kind of like, is it real, is it not? Because it's funny, because there are a list of a lot of symptoms that you read through ADHD that are kind of personality things as well. We've all felt a bit fractured and a bit all over the place, but it is an official thing. You look at the diagnosis of it, the actual, but there's few other diseases that you have, or a few other kind of things that you have that people go, oh, I've got a bit of that. Like people go, I've got a bit of ADHD, but nobody's like, oh, I've got a bit of diabetes. What do you mean? I'm going to the toilet a lot and I'm a bit tired, a bit of diabetes today, mate. It's weird that kind of everyone just kind of slightly owns it, like I'm a bit all over the place. But and it makes me think, is it real? Because I said to the doctor, genuinely, I go to the doctor, I was like, okay, I've been diagnosed with it, like that. And he goes, and so I go, is it a real thing? Is it real? And bless him, he took it on board. The doctor took the question on board, because I said, is it real? And he went, well, put it this way. If it does exist, you've really got it. And he said it with an absolute cold, dead certainty of like, he almost said it like, you know what, I didn't believe it until I met you. And now I really believe in it. Like I was patient zero for it. But, hey, there's that laugh again. We hear it like that. What's your name, laugh man?
Jared.
Jared. You know what, if I was called Jared, I'd have a confident laugh like that as well. Yeah, that's good. That's a solid laugh. What do you do for a living, Jared?
I'm a software engineer.
You're a software engineer. You know what that's good. What kind of software? Are you creating apps? Cloud computing? Yeah, you know, it's funny because there are certain types of jobs that the more questions you ask, the less you know. And then it's almost like you can go into a circle and then like into a square, and then after about 4 questions, the next answer will be software engineer, and then you're forever in a loop. It's like an Escher conversation. You never quite know where. So you're on the cloud computing, and what do you do on cloud computing? Automate business processes. And what is hang on, we're going to come back to the original thing. And what is business process or automation? Software engineering. Well done. Yeah, that's and we're there. That's good, Gary. That's good. You know know what? Fuck it. I think that everybody that's in porn just says software engineer. Because you're making hardware, man. Like, you know, but you're just kind of doing the circle, just like, you know what? This is Teflon. Nobody needs to pay attention. That was great, but you know, you need therapy.